Take two. Hey, y'all, GrannyDee. I know I look a sight. Manager and whole fams around here. Maybe we can pan around and see them later, which I already did on take one. Okay, we're back on 21 with Tom. Next, I'm going to read a little bit back so you'll remember. Next appeared a dark complexioned, black-eyed, black-haired young lady who paused an impressive moment, assumed a tragic expression, and began to read in a measured, solemn tone. And this is what she read was entitled A Vision. Dark and tempestuous was night. Around the throne on high not a single star quivered, but the deep intonations of the heavy thunder constantly vibrated upon the ear, whilst the terrific lightning revelled in angry mood through the cloudy chambers of heaven, seeming to scorn the power exerted over its terror by the illustrious Franklin. Even the boisterous winds unanimously came forth, unanonymously, excuse me, came forth from their mystic homes and blustered about as if to enhance by their aid the wildness of the scene. At such a time, so dark, so dreary, for human sympathy, my very spirit sighed, but instead thereof, my dearest friend, my counselor, my comforter and guide, my joy and grief, my second bliss and joy came to my side. She moved like one of those bright beings pictured in the sunny walks of fancies. Eden by the romantic and young, a queen of beauty unadorned save by her own transcendent loveliness. So soft was her step it failed to make even a sound, and but for the magical thrill imparted by her genial touch, as other unobtrusive beauties, she would have glided away unperceived, unsought. A strange sadness rested upon her features, like icy tears upon the robe of December, as she pointed to the contending elements without and bade me contemplate the two beings presented. This nightmare occupied some 10 pages of manuscript and wound up with a sermon so destructive of all hope to non-Presbyterians that it took the first prize. The composition was considered to be of the very finest effort of the evening. The mayor of the village, in delivering the prize to the author of it, made a warm speech in which he said that it was by far the most eloquent thing he had ever listened to, and that Daniel Webster himself might well be proud of it. It may be remarked in passing that the number of compositions in which the word beauteous was overfondled and human experience referred to as life's page was up to the usual average. Now the master, mellow almost to the verge of geniality, put his chair aside, turned his back to the audience, and began to draw a map of America on the blackboard to exercise the geography class upon. But he made a sad business of it with his unsteady hand, and a smothered titter rippled over the house. He knew what the matter was and set himself to right it. He sponged out lines and remade them, but he only distorted them more than ever, and the tittering was more pronounced. He threw his entire attention upon his work now, as if determined not to be put down by the mirth. He felt that all eyes were fastened upon him. He imagined he was succeeding, and yet the tittering continued. It even manifestly increased, and well it might. There was a garret above, pierced with a scuttle over his head, and down through the scuttle came a cat, suspended around the haunches by a string. She had a rag tied around her head and her jaws to keep her from mewing. As she slowly descended, she curved upward and clawed at the string. She swung downward and clawed at the intangible air. The tittering rose higher and higher. The cat was within 6 inches of the absorbed teacher's head. Down, down, a little lower, and she grabbed his wig with her desperate claws, clung to it, and was snatched up into the garret in an instant with her trophy still in her possession. And how the light did blaze abroad from the master's bald pate, for the sign painter's boy had gilded it. That broke up the meeting. The boys were avenged. Vacation had come. Note: the pretended compositions quoted in this chapter are taken without alteration from a volume entitled Prose and Poetry by a Western Lady, but they are exactly and precisely after the schoolgirl pattern, and hence are much happier than any mere limitations could be. And thank goodness that is the end of chapter 2, which is very short, but boy, what vocab. Chapter 22 that I am not going to start, and we're just going to chat. We can get the manager woke up. So I had to wake her up. Me and Uncle Buckle, what the girls called my brother, but did Jules call him that? Was that Jules or was that you? That was the manager. Okay, there's Hannah back there. Hey, Hannah. And there's Jules. Say hey, Jules. Can you look up from your snakes? She can't look. She'll lose her game. There's Uncle Buck. Can we see him? I can't see what.
I'm actually not really playing again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Manager Lindsay. Where did Lindsay go? Sorry, seeing him hanging. Help me. Can you open that so I can stick this back on? Help! The manager has started a nice little compilation slideshow, whatever, of some videos and lots of pictures we've taken. Sorry about this. I was using my Bluetooth on my headphones so I wouldn't aggravate everybody else while I was watching other people's videos. Y'all, I've been so blessed. I know y'all have been telling me, GrannyDee, did you know you won this drawing, this giveaway, that giveaway? Yay! We are going to be leaving in the morning. We're all sad, but if that'll be 8 days come tomorrow.
Yeah.
And when Randy first told me, Randy, my brother, that's Buck's real name, how long we were going to be staying, I'm like, what? That's forever. But it has flown by like vacations do. Okay, yeah, I told y'all about the Smoky Mountain Spinnery and how way cool it was. We visited that shop, and that's going to be in the video slideshow, whatever that she puts up. And we went there one time, and I told y'all I didn't even buy any yarn, but I did buy this real nice. I've already shown it once somewhere. Oh gosh, I got so much stuff up here. We got did we show the catfish from Huck Finn's? You can show that. That was from Huck Finn's, which we thought was appropriate to eat there the other night. And it was really good, like a fish camp. Here's Festus. Y'all seen him. He is the only squirrel we have found. The Knitter's Pride. I showed y'all this, and we opened it up and all that before, so I won't do that again. Maybe we'll look at it later. But last night we went to knit night at the back at that place, the Smoky Mountain Spinnery. And my daughter and I, you getting the sock spells that your mom made? I still haven't done socks yet. We were planning on getting GrannyDee taught, but I'm coming on the downhill stretch of this shop. Finally, I know I've shown, but y'all know how many of these I have going at home, but I only brought this one. So I'm on the last row, and then we'll be able to. We get your mom's socks. I'm sorry. See, she had one on the sock blocker, and then she brought some more. She might be in the bathroom. Just ask where she is. But anyway, I still have not bought yarn, and I don't think we'll be going back. But we found some real neat goodies. And look at this by Vicky Howe. It's not got anything in it, so it's kind of smushy. But it's a Della Q bag. So y'all know about Della Q. And this is Vicky Howe's bag. Or Vicky Howe. It says Vicky Howe for Della Q. And, I'm getting the Yarn Yay by Vicky Howe now. And this little notions pouch is snapped inside, so it's way cool. Somebody's knocking on the door, guys. Cleaning ladies of art. And this is funny. They thought I was one guy thought I was one of the cleaning ladies. I've been hanging out so much with them. Like, golly, look at this hairdo. You care, I just got up and hadn't done a thing with my hair. But, yeah, a guy said, he looked at me and he said, ma'am, 122, we don't need our room cleaned today. I said, all right. I passed it on to the girls and they nearly fell out. But GrannyDee has hung out with the cleaning ladies so long and they've been so nice that I got me a job here. So I reckon I could stay longer. These are some socks that my daughter Lindsay, who you haven't seen yet on this video, but you know she's my way cute red-headed, blue-eyed beauty coming in the door right now. You need going to show some more socks. She found these. Where'd you get? Oh, there they are. Here's more to stretch them out on. We're having a show and tell of my daughter's socks. And she hopefully will get Granny talk before we get out of here. Stick your face in here. Here's the maker. Everybody just got up.
What are you doing? I'm putting it on. Okay.
It's kind of twisted. Twisted sister.
It's supposed to be on the side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Twisted Stitcher, Hannah said.
Oh.
Oh, it is actually a YouTube girl. She said so.
Oh, yeah.
Cross stitch. And y'all, she just learned how to do socks not long ago. And she is on a roll. And GrannyDee wants to get addicted, but y'all know I've got all those whips. And my daughter said, Mama, a bunch of them are just plain UFOs. Back it up a little so they can see the whole sock. Ain't them beauteous? Now this pair, she did a swap with another lady, right? The yellow ones.
Mm-hmm.
So she'll be mailing those off. Did you get the ones you got from the other lady? Aren't in here, are they? They don't have to be.
No, I don't know where those. These are like one of our first ones.
Yeah, and this is a Croy, isn't it, by Peyton's or something? I've seen that before. Yeah. So anyway, GrannyDee's still planning on learning, but I was determined to get this thing done. I have done a couple just washcloths that I've shown y'all. You want to show your bear and stuff?
This is the one I just started.
Okay, this is from the Grocery Girls. Y'all ever watch them? If you don't, you should. And that was part of her payment for cleaning up out my way, Missy. I'll never get this girl paid back for all the work she did at my house. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited I get to come home to a pretty much cleaned up. And not that I don't have some more organization to do, but we can finally see the floor so I can vacuum it and get stuff off. Get the spider webs gone. You want to show any of your things? She got this at Hut Fins. Look, his little arms captured. You can sit down, Buck. Ain't gonna get you. Look, you got your S still on here for smile. If you go around with that, you'll be looking like Minnie Pearl. And we went to this cool lumberjack show the other day.
Yes. Lumberjack feud, yo ho, y'all.
Yeah, they said yo ho at this thing. They kept having everybody yo ho. Isn't that a pirate thing?
Also.
But they were.
And then I got this.
And it was an outdoor. Yeah, that's cute, isn't it? That was from Dollywood, where we went yesterday, Monday.
2 days ago.
Y'all, it was so hot. And we were there from 10 in the morning, open until 4 or after 4:30.